Hello, I'm Benny Westside, and today we're going to take a look at some war footage with the X-Treme X-Men. Right now, you're seeing a purposely small team. I wanted to see what they can do early on. They're all, aside from Gambit, they're all level 80 and gear 15. And I kept their stars low as well. And I don't have red stars on Nightcrawler on the test server for some reason. I don't know. So this is the team. It's 900k. So let's start. Let's start the fight. We're now punching up into a classic 5 Young Avengers. It's about a 600k punch up. Nightcrawler, because he spawns with speed up and has a turn 1 stun, I think is going to be a very, very valuable character. And with that ability, he gives 20% speed bar to the whole team, which it's just fantastic. So I was able to stun Squirrel Girl so she doesn't get that speed bar passively. Oh, excuse me. Then everybody got speed bar. I used Sunspot's ability block on Echo. I used this special because I thought Ms. Marvel would taunt and I would want to target somebody else. But this special ability, or any ability that applies taunts anywhere, like War Machine's passive, Taskmaster's passive, in my experience has been more of a hindrance than something that helps me. So I probably should have basicked or even ulted at that point. But throughout this recording, you're gonna see me struggle with that special more than once. But anyway, we got Squirrel Girl out of the way. This ult is also amazing. That animation is amazing. The special is a cleanse, which is... Or actually, sorry, the ult is a cleanse? Yeah, the ult is a cleanse. So I'm checking if it makes sense to use the special. So I just used the basic. This ult is unavoidable. Gambit is gear 18. I already had him, so he's gonna do a lot of heavy lifting, but it's okay. Most of us have a gear 17 Gambit from the Apocalypse chase, if not larger. So, alright. What do we have here? Okay, this is a Heroes for Hire with Captain America. Again, another 600k punch up. Sorry, 700k punch up. Early stun and speed bar. He got resisted. He's very small, you saw. He didn't have red stars. He's 4 gold. Now this is a cleanse. Cyclops ult clears revive once, but not charge. I want to ability block the Luke so I don't get stuck behind the taunt. Look at that. He clears charges. And Sunspot's ultimate also clears charges. Here. And he cleared Misty's charge. And they just outlast them. I think it's an old team. Their stats are getting power crept. Pegasus beat them. This team also just outlasts them with their resilience. And then they have additional tools like charge clears that make it quicker. Okay, so next we're gonna look, I think, at Darkhold. And this is gonna be an 800k punch up. It was full Darkhold with Scarlet Witch, I think, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Speed up on spawn. Turn 1 stun. There he goes. And now ability block from Sunspot. I think I'm gonna go after Wong because I don't want him taunting. There it is. I just put the slows out. I don't have heal blocks out there yet, so I ability blocked Agatha. I also don't want the offense downs. I went too far into Morgan, or oh no, she took her, her turn rolled over, so she lost her stun. They upgraded Gambit's passive so that he ignores stealth, which is a double-edged sword because stealth was our one protection from him, but now he's gonna ignore it. So yeah, that one's a little upsetting, but the special here actually helped for the first time because Morgan was under stealth and he put taunt on her, and it overrode her taunt. But as you can see, at no point in this fight were we in danger. And this was, what, an 800k punch up? There it is. Yeah. I think we're gonna start moving into... Oh no, we're gonna do Black Order next. And then do a couple ambitious ones. 800k punch up? It's just crazy how far they can punch up into these teams. Granted, these are older, but it's a lot of... I think it's still big. All right, I'm gonna. They all have immunity, so I can't stun. But I think I'm still gonna use it to get the speed bar. Yeah. And then here I think I want the energy, so I'm gonna special. See, Thanos took his turn, and now it's still between Cull and Proxima, and like, I don't really care about Proxima. So I don't know that the taunt from Cyclops' passive or special is something that I like at all. So on that note, if I'm gonna refrain from using the special, upgrading his basic is a good idea because it will mean because I'm gonna be using that one more. Maw's done. And I think it's just going to be cleanup after this. We lost Forge, but we're not going to need any healing after this. It's just trying to chew through him. Alright, now we're looking at Infestation. I'm not really hopeful in this fight, but I brought in Rogue to see what they can do. Knocked out of the park. So one thing with dropping Cyclops here is that when somebody dies, he gives speed bar to Forge. So I lost that benefit over here. Yeah, this is just a lost cause. Alright. We're gonna look at this full Superior Six team. I don't think I've seen this on War Defense in a live war, but here somebody has it on their test server account. So we're going full X-Treme into full Superior. So I stunned Goblin here, which might have been a mistake because he's not gonna lose his charges. And so I'm not going to be able to ability block anybody. So maybe it's better to stun Doc Ock and then ability block Goblin or something like that. Forge's special applies a lot of buffs. Did I use? I think that's what I used. This is gonna be nice. Oof. He cleared everything. Oh, I used his ult last time. Okay, now his special. That Goblin passive is really rough. At this point, I'm just like, AoE. We did kill Craven. This is a character without red stars at this point, and he's outlasted the rest of the team. We finally ate the Goblin ult. Gambit's passive is doing a lot of work for us. I think I'm gonna basics to get rid of. Oh, I specialed because that puts speed up Yeah, I wanted this speed up. We're almost done with Goblin. Hopefully this will take him out. There it is. Okay, now it's just getting through Lizard. Let's see what this punch amount was. This was 900k punch up. So after this, I thought, okay, let's go in with Rogue. Maybe she will help. But one thing is, Cyclops' passive gives 50% focus. And without Cyclops, my Nightcrawler just wasn't able to land his stun. Maybe in this fight, Sunspot's the one to drop actually, so I don't know. I hope Rogue is one of the ones that gets a touch up later this patch, but yeah, I don't know who it's gonna be. So Nightcrawler is the third character with exposed. I think his is the weakest so far. It's not great. All it gives is it makes his basic and ISO a guaranteed crit. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, we clearly lost this. Now that was earlier. Since then I upgraded the team a little bit. So let's do some more further testing. These are max teams. So like you see the new Avengers. I don't think there's any point even trying that fight. So I'm gonna try to find like an infest that maybe we can try to beat. So here, we're at 1 million. This is 1.4. So let's try this one. Okay, Forge got the speed bar. Now we can revive. Probably should not have targeted Ant-Man. We hit big time. Okay. Let's put speed up on Forge and... Well, Nightcrawler has one, but let's add one more. And we got to kill the Yellow Jacket. Gambit being Gear 18 again is doing a lot of work. Okay, let's see if we can stun the big time. Yes, he landed it. Now we're just gonna go all in on him before the stun wears off. Right now, the team is level 90, gear 16. Okay, Gambit's passive, thankfully hitting big time under stealth. Oh, there. All right. With a little more juice on the team and a smaller punch up, we were able to overcome Infestation. I think this is great because we're like they can punch up into a very recent ward defense team. It's meta. Okay, for the fun of it, let's do this fight. I don't expect anything, but you know, I could be surprised. Here we go. Oh, those evades on spawn really helped. I think I want the speed bar. It's gonna waste the stun, but it'll also waste some of these evades. Gambit's really eaten all of these abilities. That's because he has the highest focus and damage. He's gear 18. Oh, that's dodgeable. Okay. See, like, kind of a worthless ability if you ask me. Oof. I think I want the heal. It's gonna waste the revive, but you know, I can see this punching down maybe, but this was overwhelming. Yeah, maybe they can punch down, but when am I realistically gonna be able to punch down on a new Avengers with my X-Treme X-Men? I don't think ever. Let's see if there's anything else interesting. There's like these separated sinister comps, but I don't know. This video is already close to half an hour, so yeah, we might just call it. Let's see. Underworld. Let's try this. 600k punch up into Underworld. I don't expect a win, but let's see. Just that initial ult from Taskmaster might already decide the fight. Oof. Oh, Sunspot just died. Okay, let's cleanse. I think that was a permakill, so we're not gonna get to revive him, but let's cleanse. And well, it's an AoE, no, primary and adjacent. So let's hit over. I don't want to get the counter. Let's hit over here. Well, me saying I don't want to get the counter and then getting countered. Primary. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna stun Taskmaster. Ability block negative. There. Ah! Gambit, come on, man. We're gonna need all of these ults. Honestly, if we get off all 3 ults, this might be a win. Okay, Nightcrawler. Oh! Yes. Cyclops dead. Let's hit Nobu. I'm surprised that won. Wow, okay. So we can punch up into Underworld too. I don't think I've seen pure Underworld on defense in a bit, but you know, we have options. So X-Treme can't take out Underworld. That was, see, I underestimated the X-Tremes. I went in thinking, oh, there's no way this is gonna win. Let's do the Storm Guard. Or wait. No, this is not. If there was like a proper Storm Guard with Valkyrie. I don't see one. I don't see anything spicy either. We could do Rebirth, but they're not, because this is practice mode. They're not gonna have the actual buffs that make them a nightmare. Storm Guard. No, that's me. We can do unlimited, but I think it'll be an easy win, so. Pure Secret Defenders. 1 million punch up. Here we go. Let's go out with a bang. Didn't even land the stun. Wow, Cyclops for the win. Oh, and the evades came in clutch. Now we're about to eat the passive. Everybody's dead. So I'm gonna revive, and then Robbie's gonna delete all of my buffs. Here we go. Oh. They got resisted? Wow. Gotta love Strange. Okay, Nightcrawler, you can do this. See? Super easy, barely an inconvenience. I am liking that as the leader, Cyclops is like, Forge, do your job. And giving him speed bar when somebody dies. But yeah, this isn't. Yeah, this is over. Well, I think that, as we said, this is a good bang to end on. Thank you for looking at some of these war fights with me. I'm sure we'll do more. We'll test more. Let me know your comments. Are you excited for this team? Are you building them? Are you building them more for raids or just because they're X-Men? I'm curious to hear, so let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.